So, have you guys ever felt like you've been pushed up against a wall or you're in a really uncomfortable situation where you feel you have absolutely no control and you feel scared and uncomfortable and frightened? I'm going to show you guys a video and I want you guys to keep that idea and feeling in your head as you watch this.
Alright, bring him out. Over down. Let's get it over with.
Testing. 1,
2, 3. Come here.
I want to take you on a trip. It won't be pretty.
Look. What do we see?
Testing. Yes, testing. Testing.
Animal testing.
They get hurt. Bad.
Kind of burning, eating,
Fear producing.
cage circling,
Breathe.
screaming, hurt. We shudder to even imagine.
All in the name of research.
Testing. 1,
2.
3. Does a rabbit wear mascara?
So that video I got off of the PETA website. It's just a simple video on animal testing. It's a lot longer. I'm not going to make you guys watch the rest because it's actually even worse than what you just saw. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about animal cruelty. Part of it will be animal testing, but it's going to be overall animal cruelty. I'm going to talk to you guys about what it is, how it affects us, and what we can do to help diminish it with just really simple actions. You don't have to go out and start lobbying in front of the senators or anything. It's not to that extent. So what is animal cruelty? According to the PETA website, animal cruelty is defined as acts of violence or neglect or perpetration against animals that are considered animal cruelty. Examples of this are over abuse, dog fighting, cockfighting, denying a companion animal basic necessities. So a lot of people think it's really not that bad, that animal cruelty is like forgetting to give your dog water. Like, it's not animal cruelty unless you let it go to that extent. But if you forget for like a day, I mean, it's bad, but it's not going to kill your animals. These are some examples of animal cruelty. These are egg-laying hens. They're usually found on factory farms, which most of you guys are probably buying from, unfortunately. Their sole job is to lay eggs. They're usually stuck in small battery cages and are not fed properly, not given water properly. They produce less eggs, but the farms make more money based off of this because it's less expensive. This is the debeaking process that a lot of chickens go through on factory farms. Because they're in such small quarters, they don't want the chickens to peck each other to death because, again, they're losing profit. So they debeak them. This is usually done without anesthesia or any sort of medication to even really help them. So they suffer in pain for weeks. This is a bunny that went through the Draize test, which is often done in cosmetic testing when you get like your products from the store, your makeup, hairspray, your shampoos, things like that. They basically drip chemicals into their eyes, and over a 2-week process, they see what happens to them and how it affects them. So often the bunnies go blind. These dogs are being forced to inhale toxic fumes, which is also done in cosmetic testing and a lot of cleaning products. They are either force-fed the chemicals or they're forced to inhale them in this manner. And these monkeys, which you also saw in the video, they're usually injected with chemicals to see again how they react, and that's just a mom trying to protect their baby. So these are just some statistics on animal testing. You guys can see there's over about, I want to say, 10 million animals yearly that die due to animal cruelty, whether it's on factory farms or through cosmetic chemical testing. These are just some basic statistics. Cats and dogs are usually used the most. Bunnies, rabbits, mice, they're often used as well. And I got this from Statistics. So how does it affect us? A lot of people tend to not care about animal cruelty, animal testing, or anything like that because they think it doesn't affect you. Well, when you go to the store and you buy your chicken that has probably been sitting next to other chickens that died and were rotting next to your chicken that you are now going to eat, yeah, that's probably not very healthy for you, and a lot of times they're also injected with hormones and things like that, and you're eating them. So I know people that are basically allergic to these hormones, and when they have these chickens and they ingest the chicken, like they'll break out, they'll get like hives and stuff because you're eating what's going through these chickens and through these cows and pigs and everything. So it's affecting you physically, but it's also affecting you guys financially because as taxpayers, your money is going towards this. Your money is going towards animal testing and things like that, and you don't even know it. When you buy products that are tested on animals, you're supporting it. When you pay your taxes and the government chooses to give your money towards animal testing as opposed to like clinical medical treatment breakthroughs, that you guys are giving something up for that. A few simple ways that you guys can help diminish this is through buying your products, check beforehand if they're animal tested. You can go to the PETA website, but some simple brands that do test on animals, Bobby Brown, Herbal Essences, Garnier, they all test on animals. So you guys can just go and look at better alternatives. And spending your money towards companies that do not test on animals will help as opposed to spending your money towards companies that do. This also goes towards the food that you buy. I am not a vegetarian or a vegan, but I do like meat. I choose to eat meat 3 to 4 days a week, and the rest of the days I eat vegetarian style. So if you guys don't want to be a vegetarian, because frankly, I know a lot of people that just try and your body doesn't react well, you guys can just take it slow. Choose 2 or 3 days out of the week to not eat meat, and your money is not going towards these companies. So you can either diminish the amount that you're spending towards these companies, or the days that you do eat meat, do your research. Buy from people that have free-range, cage-free animals and hormone-free. And the last thing that you guys can do, if you guys don't want to change your lives at all, there's a simple PETA app that you guys can get on your mobile phones. It allows you to download it, and you guys can sign petitions. This is the emblem. You guys can sign petitions through your phone, and it will help. Like, I just recently got an email about a petition that I signed probably a month or two ago, asking to free that. It's basically a roadside zoo with bears, and they were just not in good condition. They, as PETA went through with the petitions, film footage and everything, and the bears are now getting much better care because of the petition that I signed in the 2 seconds it took me to push a button. You literally just push a button that says take action, and you push send. The email's already done for you. It takes like 5 seconds. So that is my presentation. I hope the next time that you guys go to the market or you have 2 seconds, you guys download the PETA app or just change how you are, putting your money. This is my little baby at home. Her name is Cheech, and she's just a little pug, and she's the reason I eat meat 3 days a week from cage-free animal farms. So today we went over what is animal cruelty, how it affects us, and simple changes that you guys can make to help diminish it. Keep that in mind next time. Thanks.